We are live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Can't
Oh,
be.
let's try. Come on.
Let's have a go.
Come on.
Oh, wow.
Radio 1.
I want to see all the ladies out there shaking that up. Yeah, shake it, baby.
Thank you, Annie. And as we say, welcome to the weekend again with me, Pete Tom. Are you ready?
Hello everyone. We're back. We're giving you another update. We are en route to Luxembourg. Admittedly, a little bit more delayed than we would have liked. But we're en route. We're about 55 miles away now. And the camper van is somewhere up ahead. Where? I don't know. They're up ahead somewhere. I'm just going to put the camera here for a minute and try and hold it because there's no dongle. What are you laughing for?
I just missed my turn off.
Oh shit! No!
I was too busy.
No!
Oh dear. It's okay. Let's see when it rerouted me.
Guys, Jason's just missed the...
No, so we got another. We're
Okay,
okay. We're okay. Another 3 miles out of our way. Not a big deal.
Yeah, so we got a bit carried away with ourselves there. Jason was looking at you guys. And I'm thinking, what's he laughing at? What's so fucking funny? Nothing funny. Man just missed a turn.
I did it the safe. I actually did notice, but I could have done a dive across, but I decided not to. I thought it's safe. Let's just let's carry on to the next.
Not good.
But I just want to see the scenery. That's it. The scenery is spectacular.
Yeah, the drive's been nice so far. Sven, Andrea, Jack, Dave, and Lisa. They are on the camper van. Little Alex is on there as well. And we thought, you know what? Sven's got to get to know them anyway. So we'll follow them in the car and literally just stop to get a coffee real quick and and we've been trying to catch up with them ever since, really. But now we've missed our turning.
Because they're over there somewhere.
They're over there. They're on the other side of the wall town.
Yeah. Not a big deal.
So we will be. It's still saying an hour.
Yeah, it hasn't changed the time.
No, it's not changed since I did the update. It's still saying an hour. So it is going to be a bit of a late activism today. However, the team are ahead of us unless they did what we did and missed a turn off. And in that case, they'll be going this way. So they may be out ahead of us. So make sure you pay attention to Trinity for Jason and the Disc Breeze channel. And thought we'd go live if we could get a signal. Getting signal has been a nightmare. You couldn't make this up. Every time we've gone to go live,
It's 1 o'clock.
it was the time that we should be going live. We thought, right, we'll go live now. Give everyone up to speed with what's going on. And just weren't able to get the signal. Shout out to Clive. Shout out to Zach. It was lovely to see you, my broski 007. Awesome to see you in there, brother. Christopher, Stacey, Voynich. Lovely to see you too. Brian. Lovely to see you. TB, thanks for tuning in. Vertec, hello darling. And Nathan Thompson, thank you so much for tuning in. Your face is winging its way across Europe, brother. Thousands upon thousands of people have been exposed to your channel and the good work that you're doing out there. So thank you for being here with us, darling. And Karen B, beautiful Karen B, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Chris Matt as well. Oh my god, my hand is just all over the place, right? Adam, not Adam Meakin, Adam Daveney, Jude, lovely to see you too. Don't want to miss anybody out. Appreciate you all tuning in as well. We thought we'd start with something. We weren't able to use the laptops just now. Russian Vids RV, hello my darling, lovely to see you in the chat room. Thank you so much for making the content you make, because if it wasn't for you telling me to look into the shape of the place we've been taught we live on, I wouldn't be here now. So shout out to you, Russian Bid. Lovely to see you in the chat room. David Scriben, Doug White, and Dave Mordy. Lovely to see you all in the chat room as well. Karen and Preston, hello sweetheart. Lovely to see you too. So we are currently following the camper van. We're en route to Luxembourg. We're going to get into Luxembourg and do some emergency stop there from Jason.
Not quite.
Not quite. We're going to go and do some activism for about an hour or so. Hopefully, maybe we could get away with a little bit more. So things are a little bit delayed today. It was a delayed start. We would have really liked to be up a bit earlier and live a bit earlier. So I do feel like we owe you an apology. And with the service issues, I'm not sure. I haven't seen a notification from Trinity or your channel, Jason, so I'm assuming they're having the same connection issues on the camper. Yeah. We've even, like, how do we explain what happened with the navigation? It's been spazzing out. So
yeah, oh, weird. Yeah. Because so basically, Josh, can you show them?
Yeah. Hi, Coffee Paul. We're just going to show you what we're talking about now. Go on.
So we've got this blue line. You know, this is Google Maps that goes through to, as you can see, there's Google there. It goes through to the car. Mm-hmm. So we follow the blue line, obviously.
Yeah.
But for a long time, we've been going backwards. And the blue line has been increasing as we've been going backwards.
It's like we've been reversing down the road, but we're not. We're going straight. And then it spazzes, done a 180 and started to reroute with no network.
And it went on for such a long time, didn't it?
Yeah. So a little bit baffled about what's going on with that. And then every time we said, right, let's get a signal now, it was like the phone kept on going, right, we'll go from edge to no service then. If you lot want to keep trying to go live. And then we made a pact that we wouldn't say anything at all, and that we would just silently go live, and that worked. Mm-hmm. That worked.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Show them Germany.
Show them Germany. Are we in Germany? Are we not in Luxembourg?
I don't think we're in Luxembourg yet.
All right. Okay, so we are like, I don't know, what is this place called that we're going through now? Do we know?
Unless it was called Nordbad.
Nordbad. Nordbad.
I don't know. Nordbad.
Bitter. So I've got some funny stories for you guys. You should have seen what happened to me this morning when I went into the service station to just try and get a coffee and use the toilet. It was like an absolute farce. So yeah, we're going through this little town. We've got probably about 50 miles or so to go. It's like a residentially kind of industrially kind of town. My seatbelt is on. Sorry, yeah, look, I'm bad. My seatbelt is on. I'm one of these people that tucks it underneath because all right, so all right, it's on. Risk assessments, method statements, and toolbox tour there. Thank you so much for the HSE advice. Yeah, it doesn't look the same through the camera though, Jace.
Doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Gorgeous over there.
It doesn't look nice through the camera though. It looks like, I don't know, I think maybe I might have a rubbish camera, but it does look really nice. That looked like chocolate boxy over there, didn't it?
Willy Wonka-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi King, nice to see you too. Alright, so you can see the belts on now.
See, if I hadn't have missed my turn off, we wouldn't have seen all this. See,
Autobahn. Well, Chris Matt.
there's not a lot.
There's not a lot.
No.
In the whole time we've been driving through Germany,
You haven't seen one yet.
haven't seen an Autobahn yet. It's been 8 kilometres
Or
now.
rather,
100.
they are kind of still called autobahns, but they're still reduced to, recommended to 130, aren't they? Kilometres.
They've all got recommended speed limits on, and what we think might be cameras, because we're not really sure if one clicked or not.
Yeah, had a flash, but
it didn't say.
But I couldn't see a camera.
Yeah, it didn't say. It didn't say. So I don't know. And there, you can see. So we're keeping eyes on for the camper van. Every service station we go past.
Oh, look at this. Look at this on that up there.
Can you see?
It's lovely.
It's nice, isn't it? I'm trying to zoom in so at least you guys have got some kind of scope for what we're seeing. Yeah, I'm really rubbish with the camera work, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look, the lighting's awful. Can you see? Look, it's just not coming through. Look.
See, I've got a stabiliser at home, and I just don't think to bring it.
See. And shout out to Tommy Rogers as well. Thank you, Marilyn. We're making sure that we're not rushing. Hold on.
Bitterburger.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Bitterburger. Yeah, Stacey says just maybe with everything happening, you're meant to be there later, so you can reach a specific individual and bring them truth.
Well, that's what happened
Always
yesterday.
meant to be for a reason. That's exactly what happened yesterday. So pleased that we got there when we did, and it went the way it did, because that conversation that happened on the camper van was like, it was utterly
Wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, it would
if
not
we
have
weren't all late.
happened. You're right. You're absolutely right. It wouldn't have happened. Oops, sorry, darling. Okay, Ninja Man. We are en route to Luxembourg. We're still in Germany, and we've got about 30-40 miles to go to Luxembourg. And then from Luxembourg, we're on to France, where that will be Jason and I's last day doing some bits and pieces with the crew, and then we'll be making our way. Oh, yeah, realised I'm just trying to hold on to my phone while Jason's yeah, we should be there in about 40-45 minutes, give or take. Then we park up and find the crew. Hopefully the signal will be better, and if there's any issues, I'm missing somewhat with the timeline that we thought we'd be on, but you know, everything's still on track to do activism today in Luxembourg. There should be no reason why we're not going to get on with doing that. And then you'll get we're not going to get on with doing that. And then you'll get an update from us later. The one thing I will say though, guys, is that with us starting the activism later today, the update might be late.
Or it might just continue on from the activism into the update. Into the update.
Or be before we set off to do the, yeah, so it's either hopefully you can still hear me with a bit of luck. And we really wanted you to be riding with us. Sorry, I'll take it up there. We wanted you to be riding with us from when we left this morning, or this afternoon, from about 1 o'clock. Oh, bro, perfect. Yes, so we've got Sven with us. He's on board. He's on the camper van. He speaks fluent German, so you know he was a massive help yesterday. That was a brilliant help. And He's on the camper van just now, getting to spend some more time with Jack and Lisa. We're taking the Luxembourg turn off now. Here we go, Luxembourg, around the bend. So now we're back on the road that we should be on. Had a little bit of a on track to get the activism done today. Just a little bit behind time. And so just wanted to bring you guys up to speed so that you know where we're at with things. We need to park up, get the banners, meet the crew, get out into where we're going to do the awareness today and start having conversations. Jason's charging up mobile chargers and all sorts so that we've got battery power, and hopefully the rain holds off. As you can see, it's pretty overcast. We've had to go through some rain on the yeah, hopefully the rain will stay off and we'll have a good day. As you can see there, we're a few clicks away from Luxembourg. Thank you so much, Stacey. She said, take your time. We will always come to see. Just do what you can and be safe. And I can't tell you how much those kinds of words of encouragement mean. We give ourselves an incredibly hard time behind the scenes when we're not able to meet the deadlines that we've set for ourselves. You know, we want to aim to be live at a specific time, and when we're not able to do that for one reason or another, we feel really within ourselves that we've let you down. We're being willy-nilly about things and, you know, blasé about things. We genuinely want to go live. We say we're going live, but sometimes there's so many variables that happen that it runs away from itself, and then we're chasing it for the rest of the day. And I know the last thing you want us to do is be stressed for 4 or 5 hours with our foot to the floor getting speed tickets all the way there because we've told you a specific time. And just the worst thing for us today was the network wouldn't even allow us to tell you, sorry, we're being late. That was frustrating, going through a couple of hours trying to get enough signal to tell you guys that. Yeah, again, I know it's not, the camera's not, thanks thanks bushes, but can you see it's such lovely vistas. It really is lovely. And I appreciate you saying that. I'm just gonna have a little sip of not Coca-Cola. I know some of you are probably gonna say this is just as bad, but it's a step up for Roxanne to not be drinking Coca-Cola. So yeah. Shout out all the Lipton tea ice drinkers out there. It's a good look. I feel like Keith Floyd, quick slurp. I feel like Keith Floyd, quick slurp. Sorry. Now back. No? Yeah? Can you see? Can you see? I'm not sure. Someone said I see racing, so yeah, we're in Luxembourg now. We just went past the sign for Luxembourg, so we are now officially in Luxembourg. I'd show you. Thank you. Appreciate that massively. Dr. John, thank you so much for tuning in. Brilliant. Yep, I had a surprise call from Jason the other day and he said, grab your passport. I'm going to come and grab you. I'm getting Sven and we're going to take Sven to the tour. So just when I thought the week couldn't get any more here with us while we... You see it? Through the window? You see? Yeah, so we just went through the borders for Luxembourg, which were open, but I was just saying to Jason it wouldn't take much to close those borders. No. I mean, the infrastructure's there for it, so...
At the end of the day, it's just a bridge as well. Yeah. See? And you know what? All those other bits that we went through, you can see the viaducts under. I'm hoping that you can hear us. We are now in Luxembourg.